Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk Zone. I'm your host Renato along with Mikhail, aka the Guru. Mikhail, who scintillating and exciting quarterfinal games played today. Brazil versus Croatia, Netherlands versus Argentina. Croatia, Argentina moved on in a penalty shootout. What did you think of that Brazil-Croatia game?
Yeah, Brazil versus Croatia, as most persons thought before the game that this would have been a walk in the park for Brazil. Even you were saying it wouldn't be a walk in the park, but it should be at least a 2-0 victory for Brazil. That's what you would have predicted. But I told you it would be a very close game because, as you can see, the tactics that Croatia used, they basically put all 11 players behind that ball. A lot of times, Brazil was trying to break them down, but it was just, they couldn't find that. You know, you have so many players behind the ball, it was hard to break them down. And the keeper for Croatia, oh my God, he was the one who actually kept them in the game because Brazil kept on knocking and trying. And then after 90 minutes, couldn't find a way through. But then in extra time, close to the end of it, Neymar, the man of the moment at that point in time, scored a goal and all the Brazilians were celebrating. Where I was, the place was like shaking. I was wondering what was happening. And I'm like, oh my God, is it really going to happen?
And you hate to see that, right? You just hate to see Brazilian fans happy. Continue.
Anyways, I was just saying, is my prediction going to come through? 1-0 in extra time. And then in the split of a second, I saw that Croatia equalized. I was like, oh my gosh. Because it was like literally less than, I think, 2 minutes to play or somewhere thereabout. And I couldn't believe it.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Extra time.
And based on the time that Brazil scored, I thought it was done. I thought the game was over. And I'm sure a lot of persons thought that as well. But I did say to you, if this game goes to penalty, we would have known Croatia's track record coming from the last World Cup, round of 16, quarterfinals.
That's their strength.
Exactly, and even this World Cup, it's come like the same thing again. Round of 16 and quarterfinal, they won both sets of penalty, and it's kind of, I don't know what to say, sad because there was a lot of promise for this Brazilian squad. Everybody thought that they would have lifted the trophy, and especially what is happening with Pele now, people were saying this one is for Pele and stuff of that nature, and they're going to take it home back to the side.
I swear it was for Pele too, but I don't think Pele want that to be for him.
But yeah, basically that's it. Congratulations to Croatia. I always say this, they're finalists last time out. Don't underestimate them. They didn't reach to the finals by any fluke. They know how to play their football. It might not be the most attractive, but they defend. And one thing I can say, I realize with them, they have the potential to attack, but they choose not to. Because in most games, you see where they have gone down 1 goal, they come back. So, but they just naturally be defensive to start out the games. What's your take on the game?
What I'll say is that Brazil beat themselves. The way we start out the game was poor, very conservative, not like the Brazil that we normally see. There was no pressure on Croatia backline at all for the first 70 minutes of that game. It was like the last 15-20 minutes that we really start to apply some pressure and start to get some true real chances. But for the first 70 minutes of that game, it was just a whole back pass, side passes, very conservative kind of football, which was playing into the hand of Croatia, because that's all Croatia want. Croatia want to keep the possession of the ball, wait for it to get to extra time, wait for it to get to penalties, which is their strong suit. and then they win it from there. This has been their tactics for so long, and they keep on doing it, and we play right into that. I think that Brazil deserved to lose based on the way that they came out to play this game. We should not have been afraid to take the game to Croatia, and even if that means that we are going to get exposed at the back at times, I think we have enough class, enough quality to go and get goals when we need them, right? So the fact that we came out and playing the way we did, like, yeah, deserve to lose that game. You understand? And it hurt to know that you lose to a team like Croatia. And when I say this, I'm not saying that Croatia is not a good team, but I'm saying to the amount of quality and amount of capable players that Brazil have, we shouldn't have lost to Croatia like that. Should have never lost to Croatia like that. I would have feel better off accepting a defeat maybe from a France or even worse, England. But Croatia don't come to play football. They come to get into extra time, get into penalties, and win it from there. That has been their strategy throughout the World Cup. Right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I think it was a terrible defeat for Brazil, and it seemed like this is even the last World Cup for Neymar. It's a tough one. It's a very, very tough one for Brazilian fans. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I hear Neymar hinting that this might be his last game for Brazil, but I just believe he's caught up in the moment. He's hurt. I don't think he'll retire right now. He's too young for that.
No, I don't think it'll be his last game, but I think it's probably his last World Cup. You got to think about it. Next World Cup, he's going to be 34, 35.
We see Messi doing it right now.
Yeah, but Neymar is not Messi. You got to remember that Neymar is way more injury prone than Messi, and also Neymar likes to party, so he's not as disciplined as Messi either. So those things are factors. When you reach 34, 35, the body's not going to operate and be at the same level as it used to be when you are a younger player. So you don't even know if how great he will fall off from now. So
that's true.
So you never know. But yeah, as I said, congratulations to Croatia. They did what they are supposed to do. They played the football how they want to play it and get the result that they were looking for. But yeah, it's a very tough, very, very, very tough defeat. I can tell you that, because right now there's nothing else to really cheer for in the World Cup right now than hoping that Messi is able to go on and get the World Cup, because England, no. France, no. Portugal, hell no. You know, Morocco, okay. Croatia, dog, throw that in the bin, bro. Throw that in the bin, man. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway,